Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video, let's talk about the changes to tourist visa in the Philippines when the new Immigration Act to modernize our 84 years old immigration law in the Philippines becomes law. I would like to emphasize that this is a bill. It hasn't signed into law yet, but we will discuss a little bit of the details on how it's going to affect, or is it going to affect, the tourist visa in the Philippines. Details coming up. So this has been circling around the web. There are content creators that have blog about this with the new Philippine Immigration Act. Some would call it the new immigration law. I won't say that yet because it's not put into law yet. It hasn't signed into law yet. The bill is at the Senate and it will probably go through 3 or 4 more steps before it becomes law or before our president signed into law. The current immigration law for tourists is if you are coming from the visa-free country, you are given 30 days upon arrival. Then you can extend it if you still want to stay in the Philippines after you are given the free visa. Your first extension will be 29 days. Then your second extension, you can extend it 2 months at a time. So, when the new Immigration Act is passed, and signed into law, there are changes on the visitor's visa or the tourist visa. They have actually categorized this in different categories. The current immigration law for temporary visitor's visa is 9A, and that's about it. But with the new Immigration Act, what's proposed is they have business visa, the pleasure visa, which is the 9A visa or the tourist visa. Then they have the medical visa and so on and so forth. I am going to show you a copy of the bill. This is the updated one. This is during the 19th Congress, first hearing at the Senate, and it's dated July the 21st. So these are the changes that's going to happen when this bill becomes law. Under Chapter 1, Section 33, categories of non-immigrants and type of visa issued. As you guys can see in the monitor, they have the business, the pleasure, the health, which is now A1, A2, A3. They have the transit person, as I'm showing you. I think this is up to M visa. As you guys can see, it is categorized accordingly on your purpose entering into the Philippines. So it's up to M visa, which is the special non-immigrant. They even have specific visas for refugees and all of that. I will be posting the copy of the bill in the description box and you guys can read it. I think it's 57 pages. But as of right now, it's in the Senate. They are deliberating it. And even if we saw the different categories for temporary visitors visa, that could still change. The very first time it was filed, it was actually up to O visa. Now it's only up to M. So as it goes through the process, there will be changes. There will be revisions. They might add more into it or they will lessen it. Nobody will know until this bill is passed into law. I have received quite a bit of email on this because, like I said, it's been circling around the web. Some have been vlogging about it and wanting to know. Some are concerned that the visa system in the Philippines is going to change. It might to a degree, but it's too early to tell right now because it's still on the process. Granted, the Legislative Executive Development Advisory Council has put this bill in second priority, if you guys can see in the monitor, during the 19th Congress. The Philippine Immigration Act is placed on second priority for this process. So that's actually a good thing. The Bureau of Immigration Commissioner Norman Tansinco is actually thankful with LEDAC for prioritizing the Philippine Immigration Act. I've heard that the full implementation on this will be January 2025 next year, but nobody will really know the exact date or year on when this bill becomes law. Mr. Norman Tansinko was actually expecting for this third quarter of this year, but it looks like it's not going to happen. As he states, it's going to be in full implementation. That one is still up in the air because we don't really know for how long this bill is going to be processed. How long is it going to stay in the Senate while the senators are deliberating and doing its thing for this bill to become law? And it doesn't stop from the Senate. It will go through several process until it goes to the president's desk for signature to implement the new Philippine Immigration Act. So as of right now, I wouldn't really worry much about it because we will for sure know the details of this Philippine Immigration Act when it gets implemented as a law in the Philippines. And I will keep you guys posted when this happens. But for now, all we can really do is wait and enjoy the current Philippine visa system that the Philippine government is offering tourists coming in into the Philippines. One concern also, because right now with the current immigration law, tourist visa can stay up to 36 months in the Philippines. You can extend your visa 2 months at a time, and when your 36 months is up, you can leave the country for at least 24 hours, then come back and start all over again. With the new Philippine Immigration Act, I have found in Section 45 with regards to visa issuance for temporary visitors visa coming in into the Philippines. And this is what it states. So Section 45, conditions and period of authorized stay of temporary visitors. The initial period of authorized stay of a foreign national admitted as a temporary visitor under Section 33 of this Act shall not exceed 2 months from the date of arrival. Right now, they will give you 30 days upon arrival, then you can extend. Extensions of authorized stay may be granted under terms and conditions as may be prescribed by the Commissioner, provided that the total period of authorized stay shall not exceed 24 months. At the current immigration law, it's up to 36 months. With the new Philippine Immigration Act, it states 24 months. But like I keep saying in our updates with the Philippine Immigration Act, this could change within the process. So they have so many revisions on this bill already, and I wouldn't be surprised if they will revise it some more. Provided further that during the foreign national's authorized stay, A, he or she shall not take any employment. That's not allowed if you're on a tourist visa, whether paid or unpaid. B, he or she shall not establish or join any businesses. And letter C, he or she shall not enroll and become a student at a school, college, university, academy, or other educational institutions unless he or she is granted upon proper application a conversion to another immigration status provided under this act. Yeah, if you plan on studying in the Philippines, temporary visitor's visa is not the visa for you. You should apply for 9G. This is the student visa. I said 9G for students visa, but when this new Philippine Immigration Act becomes law, it will be F visa for student visa. Like I said, I wanted to do a follow-up update, just like the collaboration that I did with JRC, with Sir JR Coca, about the new Philippine Immigration Act. We talk bits and pieces of it, but like he said, we have to wait until this bill becomes law. Keyword there, it's a bill, because other treat it as it is implemented already, that it has become law already and stuff because of what they read, of what they watch, what they hear from others. But here's the bill. Like I said, I will post this in the description box and you guys can read this upon yourselves. And majority of the changes that the Bureau of Immigration is trying to imply is that the infrastructure inside the agency, the salary raises, the positions of each agent inside this department. If you guys are able to read and open up this bill, the very first, or probably half of the pages, it's 57 pages in total, half of it has discussed the upgrades of immigration officers, staff, the whole 9 yards in that agency. Then comes the visa changes for non-immigrant, immigrant visa. We will do a separate video for that. But for now, let's just wait until this bill becomes law. And for now, the current immigration law in the Philippines is implemented to all tourists or temporary visitors who are coming in and out of the Philippines. As we speak, you guys will get 30 days visa upon arrival. If you are coming from the visa-free country, but if you're a foreign national coming from the visa-required country, you will have to apply for the visitor's visa first at the nearest Philippine consulate in your area before you guys can enter the Philippines. So I hope that we made a little bit of clarification with this concern. I know that some of you are worried that they will do a total 360-degree turn on visa changes into the Philippines. But one thing I can tell you, the Philippine government is not going to jeopardize the income that we are receiving from tourists that has a huge contribution in our economy. So think of that. If they do a drastic change in our tourist visa and that would refrain from tourists to come to the Philippines, then it's useless. But like I said, right now, it stays as is. Nothing has changed. We're just doing this update showing you guys the bill on what entails on the changes that they are planning, or if this Philippine Immigration Act becomes law one day, I will definitely keep you guys posted. So this is our latest travel update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or any of our travel related videos, please comment down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.